Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Wednesday, the 19th of April. I'm James Spann. Only a few isolated storms today. We think tomorrow, warm and dry. But for the weekend, storms moving here. The big question is when and will there be a risk of severe weather Saturday night or Sunday? Let's go in there and check things out this afternoon. Water vapor satellite view, upper ridging in place here. There's a weak surface boundary north of the state, and in the moist air, we have a few isolated storms. That was the radar at 236. Storms between Athens and Huntsville up in the Tennessee Valley, and over parts of southern Cherokee County, south of Weiss Lake in East Alabama, and that's about it. The chance of any one spot getting rain this evening fairly small, and those will dissipate once the sun goes down. A warm April day with mid-80s in most spots. Birmingham 84. We see mid-80s again tomorrow, but noticeably cooler air drops in here late this weekend on Sunday. Around the nation, you can see it's much cooler up north with 40s and 50s north of a surface boundary that's set up across the nation's midsection. There's the watch warning map. Pretty quiet afternoon, but in coming hours, a number of severe storms will likely form across parts of the Corn Belt, much of Iowa, with an enhanced risk of severe weather for later this afternoon and tonight. Tomorrow, risk of severe storms from near Amarillo, Texas to Buffalo, New York. Around here will be quiet. Day 3, which is Friday, the risk of severe weather mainly west of the state. There is a marginal risk over the northwestern corner of Alabama. And we'll see scattered storms Friday afternoon, Friday evening, but a big severe weather problem not expected. Now, this is day 4. Saturday, we have a risk of severe storms defined for parts of west and northwest Alabama, back into Mississippi and parts of southwest Tennessee, east Arkansas. And we'll take a close look at this situation as we go. This is coming off the QPF chart from WPC. Rain for the next 7 days. Heavier totals near the Tennessee state line, about 2 inches there. Then it tapers off down to less than 1/2 inch for the southern part of the state. So let's see what we have here. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. This is at 500 millibars. Shortwave trough way up north over the upper Midwest, moving into the Great Lakes. Around here we have a flat ridge. And accordingly, should be a warm day and mostly a dry day. The chance of rain's not zero, but like today, the chance of any one spot getting wet fairly small. Now, this is Friday. We have a surface boundary dropping in from the north that will likely bring somewhat of an increase in the number of showers and storms. But even then, I wouldn't call it a big widespread rain event, just the chance of a passing storm, maybe Friday afternoon or Friday evening. Otherwise, low to mid-80s, a mix of sun and clouds. And this is Saturday. A surface low develops near Memphis. This is 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon off the GFS. And again, this is suggesting at that point the main batch of rain and storms still west of the state, which bodes well if you've got something planned outdoors, and there's so much happening Saturday. We have the Magnolia Festival in Gardendale, Alabama Spring Football Game in Tuscaloosa, the big event at Barber Motorsports Park, the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama. Let's look at the NAM. This is valid at 7 o'clock Saturday evening, and use this with caution. The NAM, this version of the NAM is not the most reliable, but again, it gives you an idea. And this is suggesting that the main band of storms kind of creeping into northwest Alabama really around 6 or 7 o'clock. I still think we need to mention 4 o'clock as kind of the starting window, but we'll be saying 4 p.m. Saturday until 3 a.m. Sunday. That's the window for the heavier storms. And the next question is, could they be severe? But again, in terms of timing, that certainly looks pretty good for the daytime events on Saturday. And again, the maps you're seeing here, this is coming off the NAM. Use with caution. This is 7 o'clock Saturday evening, and this has got the higher low-level jet well to the west of here with a 50-knot core back over North Mississippi. The surface-based instability values are not high at all, under 1,000 joules per kilogram, and all of these parameters just don't look really favorable for a big severe weather problem. Significant tornado parameter, way less than 1. But again, as we get closer, we'll watch things here. But for the moment, it looks like we'll have a chance of strong storms, mainly Saturday night. Maybe severe. It's a marginal look at this point. The chance of hail, strong gusty winds. The tornado threat based on this is low, with an ending early Sunday morning. But again, I caution you, we're still several days out. This could change. This is Saturday night, just after midnight, 1 a.m. Sunday, back to the GFS. The surface low is between Nashville and Knoxville, Tennessee, with a band of storms coming through. And then midday Sunday, the surface low well to the east. And Sunday, noticeably cooler. Highs only in the low and mid-60s. In fact, some parts of North Alabama could stay in the 50s all day Sunday, with clouds and maybe some lingering light rain, mainly during the morning. These are the anomalies. Temperatures way below average Sunday across parts of the south central states. Monday, we should start the day in the upper 40s. High Monday should be in the 70s. The sky's sunny. This is Tuesday, dry and pleasant. And a week from today, Wednesday the 26th, troughing well to the north and west. And again, that looks dry and pleasant. This is the end of the forecast period, Saturday, April 29th. We've still got ridging on the East Coast, a big trough over the central U.S., and if this verifies a surface boundary trying to approach, but the bottom line is, for now, much of next week is looking pretty quiet. Peak of the numbers coming off the 12Z GFS. Look at Sunday. It's got a high of 59 for Birmingham. I don't know if it's going to be that cool, but clearly a big change to cooler weather on Sunday. And again, upper 40s are likely Monday morning, but then cool snaps don't last long in April. We warm up with highs back in the 80s by the end of next week. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.